Hello, everybody. Welcome to Absolutely Obscure with Josh and Rory. I'm Rory.
I'm Josh.
And we have a wonderful guest with us today, Emily Woods, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing, Emily?
I'm good.
You seem very excited to be on the podcast.
Yeah, just absolutely thrilled about this movie. Yeah.
Yes, this is a podcast where we watch movies no one has ever heard of, and we tell you if you should watch them. Emily, should people watch this movie?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, end of podcast, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't recommend.
No.
Kind of mad that you made me watch this.
Yes, so today we watched The Night Visitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has a 3.7 on IMDb with 179 votes.
And 3.7 is generous, I would
Yeah.
say.
I did hate it. Okay, maybe I did hate it that much. I don't remember it that as much to hate it. And 88 people on Letterboxd have seen this movie.
Okay.
Yes. This was directed by Jennifer Blanc-Bean.
Yes.
The Blanc Bean.
The Blanc-Bean, who is the wife of Michael Bean.
Oh man.
You know who Michael Bean is, do you?
Who's Michael Bean?
He was. Have you seen Aliens?
Yeah.
He's like the star of Aliens. There's Sigourney
Like the
Weaver,
Sigourney
the guy
Weaver
who survives
counterpart,
at the
yeah.
end.
Oh
That's
my
him.
God.
Yeah,
And like Terminator, he's
Terminator.
what's his face?
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is his wife. He's like throwing her some cash and is like, go ahead, try.
Oh no, he's broke.
Oh, he's broke.
Yeah, unfortunately,
He had a
became-
hard life after those two movies, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You may not have noticed he's in this movie that you watched.
Yes, he is.
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Yeah. I was super pumped because did you recognize like the director's name at all?
No.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure that this is our first ever second time director.
What?
She also did Psychophonia.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I was stunned. There was so many connections to other movies we've done. We also did a Michael Biehn movie not too long ago.
Yeah, which one was?
The Terrible Soldier movie.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a lot of crossover
I
in this.
completely forgot Michael Bean was in that.
Oh my God.
And
I
then-
did not notice that, and then I did notice the one.
Yes.
Is the horny lady?
Yeah.
What's her name here?
Fanny.
Fanny.
Yeah, and Vedette Lim. I was gonna
Vedette
say.
Lynn. She is the star of Psychophonia, the
Psychophonia,
other
yeah.
movie that
What?
we did.
That was like the main reason I was like, oh, this actress is in it.
Yeah.
I gotta see, and it was. It's true.
Wow.
Same production
See,
company.
I just noticed that she was in it, and I'm just like, what are the odds?
Yeah, it was bizarre.
That's crazy.
Hmm
Yeah, and the craziest thing about that is she was good in Psychophonia.
Very good. Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
and she
no.
was not good at.
No, I truly think the best actor in this movie was the kid.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna have to disagree on that one.
I don't like, I could at least be like, well, that's a kid, you know? The rest of them, it was rough.
Well, our other actors, we had Brianne Davis as Jen, who is the mom.
Yeah.
Did you recognize her from anything?
No, I think she's showed up in a couple things I've watched, like True Blood. But
Yeah,
like,
she still acts. She's
Yeah.
still in lots of stuff. She's one of those like journeyman. Producer Aaron, everybody.
Aaron!
yeah, I can't edit out that one. That's too funny.
You did pick that up.
Yeah.
But yes, what was I saying?
Jen, whatever her
she
name
just is somebody who's in like, oh, she's done every one episode of every crime show that's been in existence, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, Josh, has she done porn? This is a
I'm
recurring question.
gonna be fully honest. I didn't even care because I liked the girl from Psychophonia so much. So I was just like, I'm just so happy to see her in another movie.
Yeah,
She's great.
She's
I
great.
felt maybe like she wasn't as good as Psychophonia. I thought.
no.
She was my favorite part of this.
So
movie.
you didn't find out if anyone had done porn, though?
I don't think she did.
No.
I do a
I
quick
know.
search.
The blonde
With
bean
how,
is
like,
too.
Yeah, and those sex scenes in the movie were so tame that
Yes.
if they did do porn, I would be shocked.
Well, the other movie we watched, the Psychophonia that we keep mentioning, is about like a sex cult, and
Yes.
even that one had there was like not sexy sex scenes at all.
No.
The sex scenes were so bad. I thought it was virgins doing
Yeah, that
them.
seems to be a staple of the Blanc bean
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
brand.
Beans Bean is a little
Beans Bean is not doing well.
no.
Yeah.
No. So and then we also had Gary Carnes as Cochran, who is the dad.
Cochran. Yeah.
He sucks.
He sucks.
He's the worst.
Cochran's awful. And just that name for the dad, too. And it was the
Yeah.
only name that was regularly said throughout the movie. And you'd be like, ah.
I gotta be honest, I wrote it down here being like, that can't be his name.
It's a terrible name.
Nobody's first name is Cochran.
No, that's a terrible town in Alberta.
Yeah, that's a last name, if anything.
Yeah.
And imagine just calling your spouse or
Cochran.
yeah, Cochran.
Yeah.
And then yes, the son Ricky was Hudson Pisher.
Honestly, carried that movie.
I thought he was terrible.
He's so
Yeah,
bad.
but he was a kid.
Do you just like looking at kids?
I love it.
I love looking at them.
No, I this is why I would never write a movie about a kid because so many kids are bad actors.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, and he didn't. You know,
I was genuinely surprised to find out that he wasn't just the son of somebody in
He was
the
an
movie.
actual child actor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or at least he wasn't a son of one of the actors or the director, which I was just assuming.
I did laugh. I did find out one that like old lady who just like wanders in at one point. You
Yeah.
know, randomly in the house. That was like the director's mom. She has the Blanc last name.
Can we talk about her? What was the point of that? I kept
it's
thinking
pretty
it
much
would come back, and it didn't.
No.
It's pretty much the first scene in the movie. I guess she just wanted her mom in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for it being like a eerie horror movie, you think the crazy old lady's gonna make a comeback
Yeah,
Yes.
she didn't
and
at all.
save the narrative or
No.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
no.
guess should we get into this thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get into we
Terrible.
usually just go through the movie
Great.
Yeah.
scene by scene here. And this one we open with some pretty kinky sex play.
Oh yeah.
Also, a recurring theme is girls in schoolgirl uniforms.
Yeah, we
That
get a
seems-
lot of movies
Yeah.
with girls in schoolgirls uniforms.
I think that's what people who don't have sex think sex is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what people who aren't depraved think is like the most depraved thing
Yeah.
that you could be into.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not a fan of it.
No.
I think it is kind of weird, but also there's so much weirder stuff that you could do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, one of my first notes is, oh no, schoolgirls again.
Poor Josh.
No, not again.
Oh no.
No.
Listen,
Oh.
at least this time she wasn't actively saying the entire movie, I'm 17 years old. It's like, oh no. Yeah, the other movie was
and
terrible.
being literally naked at parts of the movie. Like
We
one
didn't
of-
get boobs in this one at all.
I'm kind of disappointed we didn't. This
Yeah.
feels like they should have gotten some.
And it had a heavy rating, so I was waiting for something.
Did it really?
Yeah, wasn't it like rated M or something?
Oh,
I
don't know.
didn't even look.
No, I didn't either.
Aaron, what's the rating on the movie? I'm pretty sure it's high. So I
Yeah.
was like ready for some shit, and then
I bet they paid for the rating to be higher.
Yeah.
So that people thought it was scarier than it was.
Did you guys care at all for the storytelling device of like it being watched footage on a laptop?
I was going to say that was Michael Biehn.
Yeah.
The
I'm
guy
so
watching.
that's what confused me though, is that the sex therapist is like, okay, you're gonna start filming everything.
Yeah.
But they're already filming everything from the cameras in the corner of the
So what happened was the very first scene here with the sexy schoolgirl
Yeah.
part, that was like he was just like, hey, where did I last leave off on this footage? Right.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
was
this
like
is where I came.
Yes. And then he rewound it. You see a whole bunch of rewinding,
Yeah.
and then it goes to so it's one of
But
those
why
movies.
is he doing the handheld when they already have cameras in every corner of the room?
So I think that was the therapist part, or sorry, the fucking psychic part.
I think it was a therapist.
Yeah, I think she was a sex therapist.
She was a couples therapist. That's what I had.
Yeah.
Oh, I had psychic mumbo jumbo.
I mean, it doesn't. They're both the same
We're
thing.
talking about
it's
the
all
woman
the
with the
same.
sage and the.
Yes.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Because she was the one who was like, you should start filming yourself, do some
Yeah.
crazy stuff in
Bec-
bed.
I gotta say that doesn't seem like therapy advice.
That's why it was so crazy that she did. But that doesn't seem like psychic advice either. to me.
Anything can be psychic advice. What are you talking about? None of it makes sense.
But she was specifically like, you need to film yourself because then you can see the intimacy through the camera lens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Josh. You filmed yourself.
No.
Come on.
Also, I feel like she should have been like, hey, maybe send your kid away for a couple days.
Yeah, the kid just walking in.
Every time they try to have sex in the movie, the kid's just like, boom, I'm in the room now. And they're like, oh, shit, we forgot about our son.
I mean, I feel like that's probably the most realistic part of the movie. Like, watching this movie, I'm just like, I wonder how many times I cock-blocked my dad.
Aaron, did you get the rating? TVMA.
Yeah.
But TVMA is different than an MA.
Oh.
Like Law and Order is TVMA. It's just for mature
Oh.
audiences.
So was this a TV movie?
No,
No,
I don't think it. So we the way I find these movies, they don't always say where they aired,
Yeah.
or where they found. So I thought it was just like a streaming movie. It may have aired on like the Sci-Fi Channel or something at some point.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, it was clearly like if we haven't mentioned it, it's like all found footage. It's Paranormal Activity ripoff like
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
And did not do it well.
I was
thought.
really worried I was going to be scared when you sent it to me, and I don't like horror movies. And I went,
was watching. I was
I'm
like, oh,
not
that's why
going
we
to
didn't.
like this.
This is why we didn't get any more texts from Emily. It was not scary.
And then I went, nah, we're fine.
It's not scary or hot. I don't know what.
Why
I'm
am
supposed
I watching this? If I can't come, why am I watching it?
Yeah, I did have a new kink unlocked. Echoey porn.
Oh,
Jesus, was the sound bad in this movie?
may I say, the entire movie had this high-pitched noise in the back going like, ee. Did you hear this?
I hated it.
It hurt me.
What it reminded me of is one time I tried to record a set and the audio was really bad, and I realized after I left my headphones on, and it was like the audio was it was like my headphones in my bag was so muffled. I was like, this is what happened on this movie
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
Someone recorded this through a pair of headphones. Like there's one point I think where they're talking about the relationship or whatever. It's so echoey, so bad. And then you hear the kid talking to someone in the room, and it's the clearest, most
Yeah.
audio in the whole movie. It's like, you should have just done that for everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ADR is your friend.
I
feel like.
literally got a headache from this movie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of this. It was perfectly fine. I also didn't listen to it with headphones, so maybe that.
I
saved
watched
me.
it on my
I watched it-
2011 MacBook Air.
I watched it on my TV. I put Tubi on, and yeah.
Well, maybe I'm
terrible.
just more deaf than both of you. I think that's
Yeah.
that's a possibility.
Maybe it's like a dog whistle. Like you can only hear some of those pitches, and it's like age and I don't know. There was something in it I didn't like.
they were trying to tell you something.
They were.
like-
It was the night visitor.
It was the night visit. There's there's some subliminal messaging in there where if like you're younger than 20, it actually makes it's actually saying something to you. But if we're all too old for this movie to care about it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's just an
quite the-
annoying noise now.
That'd be
Maybe
very
it's
funny.
more than we think it is.
Maybe there's
Maybe
a lot
we need to
this
rewatch
movie.
it now. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, we'll watch the sequel because as we
Yeah.
mentioned to Emily, there is a sequel to
That's
this.
insane.
How? I could not tell you.
I think I know how. We can talk about it after.
Okay.
Also, important note: when they're doing the therapy that you guys are claiming she is, he fucked the secretary. We found out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of thinking that might be the case only because when one of the cameras in play is a teddy bear cam, and then when he picks it up, he's like, "What's this?" And she's like, "Nothing." I was like, "Oh, she's trying to spy on this guy for sure."
What was its name? Was like Paul or something?
Frank, I
Frank.
think.
Frank. What the hell? Who's like, hey kid, here's your teddy bear. Its name is Frank. That's not nice. You can't give your kid a teddy bear named Frank.
I mean, in fairness, the kid might have named him Frank.
Frank?
He seemed this. If any kid would have, it was this weird ass kid for sure.
This kid was fucking weird.
What was the kid's name too?
Ricky.
Ricky.
I'm sorry. The names in this movie.
Except for Cochran.
Cochran, Ricky, Frank, Fanny. Insane.
Sometimes I feel like, when people name people like this in movies, it's just like they just had a bowl and they're picking, and they're like, oh, great, Jen, normal name, Ricky. And then they're like, Cochran. Who put Cochran in the bowl? Oh, man.
Who put cock? Who put just cock? Well, it's going to be Cochran now. I can turn this into a name.
Wait, I do have let me see. I wrote a note, I think, when I first started watching it, and then I gave up. Oh, yeah, my first note is from the scene of when Jen is demonstrating how bad her job is or whatever.
Yes.
And she's just going, chips are not crunchy enough. That's all I wrote. That was her, first line. Her going, the chips are not crunchy enough. And that was to demonstrate that she has a hard job.
Yes.
She has to work at all the time.
It is also a very reoccurring theme that we do not understand anybody's jobs in lots of these movies.
No.
Like,
No.
what the fuck was that lady's job?
Chips?
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 Soggy chips?
Listen, if your job's chips, you're killing it. They're good. We love them. Put out more flavors, please.
But the chips aren't crunchy.
They're
if you
not
got a
crunchy
bag
enough.
of not crunchy chips, you'd be pretty pissed.
Send them my way. I'll take care of them. Give me some of these soft chips.
We've completely skipped over the opening of this movie, which is the weird sex scene where Cochran
Yeah.
is trying to get Jen to be a schoolgirl.
Yeah.
My first note is sweet. Immediately a pervy movie. Love that. Love seeing that. And I also like how they keep calling each other by their full names
Yes.
constantly throughout the movie. I'm just like, what are you like? First and last name. I don't have their last name written down, but
But also, she can't give Cochran a nickname.
yeah,
You can't just start
Come
calling
on,
him Cock.
Cocky.
That's crazy.
I call him Ryan.
Ryan?
I'd call him anything other than Cochran. I'll call you anything else.
It's like I grew up with a kid named Benjamin, but he went by Jammin. And I hated that.
I love that.
He was, and everyone was like, what's Jammin from? Like, is that an ethnic
Benjamin.
name?
It's
And
the
he was like,
end of his name.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
I grew up with a Benjamin, and we called him Jumanji.
Oh.
Yeah, because again, kind of.
Yeah.
See, that's like the whole, I love a Topher instead of a Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jamming.
was fun.
I get it.
Yeah.
yeah. So he could be a wren instead of a cock.
Jammin.
Jamming.
Jammin.
So I had this line down from this opening would-be sex scene, which is, this is going to be good for us. He says, well, she's pretending to be an 18-year-old. I'm just like, that's a bad sign for the marriage.
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there.
I also love her being like, I don't know about this. And he's like actively trying to get her skirt off. He's like, come on. Jesus.
Oh, it's just like the dream. And then they get cock blocked by Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Classic Ricky.
Classic Ricky, who's just standing there, and he has a nosebleed. He's
Immediate
bleeding
nose
bleeding.
out of his nose. And then they're just like, they run to his room, and they look up, and they all scream.
Ah.
And then
That's when we got our rewinding on the footage of
Yes.
the laptop or whatever. So, because usually this this whole device of like, oh, here's later in the movie
Yeah.
is so you can be like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what happens to get us to this point.
Yes.
I have never cared less
No.
in my entire life about
Yeah.
being like, who cares? What's going on?
Yeah, I was confused because I'm just like, I guess they want us to care that they need to have a kink sex.
Please tell me this couple's gonna film themselves having sex at some point.
When we meet them now, they hate each other. How are we going to get to them having kink sex?
This is crazy.
What a journey we're going to go on. And then, yes, we get the opening scene where it's Jen typing on the computer and the...
Chip's not crunchy enough.
It's not crunchy. And
I
that's
want that job. I want to just, Chip's not crunchy enough. I work so hard.
Chip's too crunchy now.
See how hard I work?
And then we get the jump scare from the neighbor lady, who is the director's mom.
That
Yeah.
was truly the scariest part of the movie.
just a random woman walked into
Yeah.
this person's house.
Yeah.
And then the husband came home from
Well,
a trip.
the daughter of the old woman comes in and is just like, oh, she gets confused.
Well, the guy's in first because he's like, what's going on? And then she like comes around. So it's
Yeah.
like she also just comes into the house.
Yeah,
To
and-
be like,
Yeah.
it's my mom here.
And she has a British accent for some reason.
Yeah.
And then they leave and
You
we
never
never see
see-
them again.
Never
Ever
again.
again.
Yeah.
Very pointless.
Very strange. It was kind of like, well, we need to have a jump scare at some point in this
Right, right,
movie.
right.
Might as well do it now. And
Yeah,
get it
with an
over.
old lady that means nothing to the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's just a woman with dementia.
Which, I mean, is probably the scariest part of the movie.
Which is a terrifying thing to happen to someone.
that's fair.
Dementia is not funny.
No.
And it's not scary. It's real.
Yeah.
That's my PSA to the camera.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you. We need one every episode,
Yeah.
or else they'll fucking cancel us. So he shows up. They're obviously angry at each other.
Yeah.
But he's still living there. I was so confused.
I assume he was coming home from a trip because he like there was actually the first I hate to keep going back to this opening scene. My biggest fear was there's like a snowboard precariously placed in the back, and I was like, dude, that is gonna fall. And then he comes home, snowboard in his hand.
There we go.
Why are they introducing this plot device?
Right. I forgot about
But-
the snowboard.
So I guessed it was a trip, but I don't know.
Well, because he says that he got that from a friend. He didn't. I don't think he
Yes.
was
See,
snowboarding.
and it was the girl.
But I was like, is she moving into this place right now? Did they just move into this house? Because she just set up the cameras. That's why they're talking about the cameras all being set up in different rooms, and she was
Right.
figuring that out. So I assume she was just moving in. They never established why they need a camera.
Why do you need a camera in every
I
room?
assumed she was trying to catch this guy cheating again.
Oh,
So while he was on his trip,
She put
she
cameras
put
everywhere.
up cameras.
Okay. but I just always assumed like, well, he's admitted to cheating, so
Yeah.
she doesn't need it again. But
Yeah, she's got to know if he does it again. She's
Right.
trying to forgive him.
Yeah.
true.
She's trying to raise Ricky with him.
I did also
Okay.
love when, like we said, so yeah, next scene is that therapist coming over, and yeah, she's like, you got to
The-
film everything.
The therapist who wears fishnets?
Oh, that's the.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Never mind. Never
No,
mind.
the one who said, like, have sex and film it or
Right,
whatever.
right.
But she's like, when she said, I think you guys need to film everything, including, like, having sex. And the guy's like, I like this lady. Like,
She might be onto something.
Listen, babe, we gotta try it out. You're the one who want therapy.
and he was so skeptical to everything she was saying before. And then
Yeah.
Maddie's like, this might work.
I truly thought she was the same actress as the paranormal lady
No.
at the end. I thought.
I can see the similarities.
I was so uninterested that I went, okay, they double
She's back.
casted. It's Broadway, you know.
I would love someone to be like, we need a therapist. Hey, you know who should get that woman who wandered in here with dementia?
I mean, to be fair, they're both only in one scene and never spoken of or to again
Yeah.
in these movies. So it could have been. I
Could
don't
have
think
been.
we would have
Yeah.
noticed.
And because it's when the therapist is over too that you hear the kid talking to somebody else originally, because she's like, "Who's that?" And then they
Yeah.
like go investigate. And then I love when they're talking about it because they're like, he has a laptop in his room. He's like 7 or whatever. And the dad's like, maybe he doesn't need a laptop. And the mom's like, yes, he does. He's a modern kid. It was like,
This was like 2013.
so I was like, this is such an easy fix.
Yeah.
Get rid of the haunted laptop for crying out loud.
Because it is a haunted laptop. And if it wasn't a haunted laptop, I'd be like, oh, it's a pedophile. He's talking to a pedophile
Yes,
online.
for
We should take
sure.
the laptop away
Yeah,
from him.
literally best case scenario is it's a haunted laptop.
Yeah, so they talk to Ricky,
Yeah.
and they're just like, that's fine. He can keep it, whatever.
Is this when Ricky already starts saying VN?
Oh, so I think that's
or
just
envy.
And
he said that on the original sex tape with the
Right,
schoolgirl. He
right.
came in and said, yeah, envy.
Envy.
I was shocked that it's
Envy.
already got a nickname.
yeah.
And how did they get Night Visitor from that? Because he only ever says envy.
You know what? I was so far removed from that I totally forgot about it until you just mentioned
How
it.
did they decide it was Night Visitor?
I don't know. I think a lot of this movie happens off screen where
Yeah.
they have a lot of combos.
Also-
Which is funny for a device where you're filming everything that you'd leave out anything pertinent to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would keep the old lady with dementia coming in the house.
Mom said she needs to be in one of my movies. The walls in this house are so thin.
Yeah.
Because again, they hear Ricky talking to the night visitor through so far away, and he's just a kid talking regularly. I'm just like, oh, he's purposefully cock blocking. If I heard my mom and dad talking like they are during that sex scene, I'm just like, I'm fucking this up for you guys. This is ruining my night.
Right, because at this point now they're having it's the first, since we rewound, it's the 1st time they're trying to have sex
Yes.
on camera. Which I love that they like fuck up the scene because she's like, what are they doing?
Oh my god.
She's
they're-
like, oh my god, my TV's out.
Yes.
And then he just like enters and he's like, you called for a cable? And she's like, no, I didn't. You missed
I haven't called
he
yet.
missed his cue. But then, because the kid yells like, I'm thirsty. And I was so happy I went back to specify because I thought he was like, have mercy. And I was like, how often are these people banging in this house that this kid's like, God, not again.
Please.
Did you guys have a friend whose parents would always have sex when you were having sleepovers?
No.
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 There was.
Did you?
Yes. I can't say his full name, but my friend Kyle, we would hear his parents having sex all the time.
Jesus. Keep it in your pants for one sleepover. What's going on?
Listen.
Why
Bill.
didn't you pick someone else's
Hell yeah,
house?
Bill.
Go to Rory's house for the
Yeah.
sleepover.
If anything, that should be the night that your parents are having sex when you're out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my parents had 3 kids, 4 kids. You get one out of the house, that's not changing anything.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no. They were just like, we're not letting these little bastards fuck with us.
7 o'clock is fucking time, all right?
Yeah, they didn't even wait till you were asleep.
Oh, they did. They were just laughing.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts, man.
Are you okay?
This happens to everyone. What are you talking about?
Aaron, has this ever happened to you?
No, it sounds hilarious.
I think this might be some trauma.
Yeah, I don't think this is an every person situation, man.
Do you like
It might be
empathize
a-
with Ricky in this movie?
I mean, I understand Ricky. Who doesn't understand Ricky?
Me.
All right, well, learned a lot today.
That's how I learned everything. Oh my god. So yeah, the first time they try to have role play, I do like one of the lines they just say, "You like?
You like?
You like?" Which is usually my opening move.
Yeah, that's one of my lines in bed. Yeah.
You like?
You like?
And then I come.
Right.
I was good. There's
And
more
then,
to it.
And then you ask, you like one more time?
I like. You like?
And then just give a big thumbs up
Yeah.
and be like, bye bye.
Bye bye.
So they get cock blocked by Ricky for the first time chronologically, but the second time in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the next day we finally we meet the sexy girl.
Yeah.
Vedette Lim.
Yes, and the fishnets.
The
Yes.
fishnets.
Yes.
Well, she had to have fishnets so you know she was
so
a
you know
lesbian.
she's sexy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, why was she there?
I don't know, man.
Did they call her?
I was listen. I got so confused when she showed up.
I think there was like an air of like she was checking on her friend, and she also kind of hates the guy because he recently cheated on her. Because she said a couple like weird threats to him and stuff, and but also was like good with the kid for some reason.
She's very good with Ricky.
But also, hey, if every time I throw a tantrum and my parents invited their super hot friend over, I'm gonna be throwing a lot of tantrums. What the hell?
I just like the chronicles of horny 7-year-old Josh Fleming.
Because the second time she comes over, and she's like, "Hey, Ricky." He's like, "Yes." And I was like, "This kid planned this, man."
Josh just keeps punching himself in the face as a kid to get nosebleeds.
It was a tough life.
Only Monica and I can help, please. And yeah, they immediately connects with Ricky, which I was so confused by. And she's also so horny.
Yeah.
Everyone in this movie is very horny.
Yeah, but none of them know how to have sex.
That's why they're so horny.
They can't do it.
They're all pent up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if you... I've always had the theory that's why boomers are so angry all the time. They just haven't come in so long.
True. That's why I'm angry.
There was also a weird scene, too, that we skipped over, I think, where... Because it's so after the morning after the first cock-blocking chronologically, the dad's like, "Hey, you never came back to bed. And did Ricky have another nosebleed?" And for some reason, she's like, "No." And he's like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, he did." It's like, why did you lie?
She lies.
It was so weird. And then he's like, "I want to go see Ricky. I'm going to go check on him in his room." And she's like, "Okay, well, don't wake him up. Be quiet."
Yeah, she's weird about it.
And then he's so loud down the hallway. He's like dicking around with the camera. And he hits his head so hard on the door that she hears it from the other room. And it's like, "Are you okay?" And then he goes in there. The laptop turns on.
Yeah, he sees what happens.
Yeah, and the bear flies up again. Or like we see the bear gets sucked up to the roof.
Right.
He screams, gets shocked by the laptop.
But then he doesn't talk about it.
Well, because it's like, this is what I didn't understand. Because, I mean, so we're dealing with aliens in this movie, right?
Yes.
Right? And then so... Cause,
Maybe.
I kind of
because,
like...
so then we see, like, the footage. So we see all that happen. Then the laptop man rewinds it. And then it goes back to him hitting his head.
Right.
And then he's like, "Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't need to check on the kid."
I
So it's like,
about that.
so it's like they're editing the footage to make it seem like nothing happened.
Yes.
Because they can edit our reality.
I think so.
Stop looking at me as an authority of the night visitor.
But it was so. I mean, I didn't put that together till the end because I was so
completely
confused.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think
It was bizarre.
I thought that he was not editing our reality. I thought that he had amnesia from the shock.
Yeah, I thought he was just a dumb man.
I literally did.
And he bumped his head and they were like, we'll just keep it in.
Just retake it one more time where you don't go in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. But
He kept hitting his head over and over again and finally got fed up with the scene. And he's just like, "I'm not even going to go check on him."
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And and then, anyway, hot friend came in the next day. So.
Yes.
Hot friend.
Yeah.
The friend is very... Fanny. Vedette
Important name to know. Fanny.
Yeah.
Which means butt here. Or... Is that what butt... You think of Fanny as butt,
and
right?
then in England it means vagina.
Yeah, I've had many men call it a fanny before, which I didn't like.
No.
That's why there's the whole discourse about it being called a fanny pack here.
Yeah,
And,
and
they say
a bum bag
over
over there.
there. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I would... That is one of the least sexy things that you could call a vagina, probably.
Listen, I went through my slut era when I lived in London and dealt with a lot of willies.
Yeah.
That's also a bad one. A lot of guys going, "Oi, you gonna suck me willy?" And I'd have to be like, "Yeah. Yeah, I am."
See, I forgot that you lived in England, so I'm just like, how many fucking British people did you just sleep with in Victoria?
No, I'd never do that over here. Gross.
When a Willie gets hard, does it become a William at that point, or I feel like that should be a thing?
Oi, me William.
Yeah.
It's not as weird. I mean, it's the same weird.
Once
level.
they're over 40, it's always just Bill.
It's Phil.
That's great.
We're getting close to the end
Yeah,
of the
it's
movie.
like this movie is so. I was literally like, I wonder how many nights it is going to be before the second Oh, it's the second night.
And how much money did it must have cost them nothing.
Nothing.
Because it's all just in the same
And they use the
place.
worst camera and audio
Yeah.
equipment available.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not good.
I do not know the budget for
I'm
this.
guessing Michael Biehn took home the biggest part of this pie for his 5 seconds of screen time.
I'm guessing Michael Biehn did that for free. Because he was told he wasn't going to get to have sex if he didn't.
Man.
He wasn't in Psychophonia, so it makes me think that the Psychophonia happened after this.
It did,
So
yes.
maybe
So that-
she got sick. He's just like, I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no, you got your one out of me. I do think that makes me promise for because Psychophonia is pretty good.
Mhm.
So it's just like, okay, I'll avoid everything before that.
Yes.
Maybe see what's after. Maybe that'll be better.
Maybe we'll see what's after.
Which I think the sequel might be after.
No.
Okay, well
The
then we
sequel
can
is
skip
2015.
it. Ah, damn it.
Sorry.
Are you bringing me back for the sequel?
Well, we're gonna have to.
Oh no!
Although it would be funny to make another comic blindly watch a sequel to a movie that they have no idea about.
Yes. Well, I mean, we might. If you want to come back, we'll have you back for a
Listen,
sequel sometime.
Only if you beg.
And I will say the sequel does have higher ratings than this one.
Oh.
Because this had a 3.7, and the sequel, I'm pretty sure, had a 4.3.
Whoa.
So-
Also, I just want to get this out too, because one thing I hated about this movie, with we're talking about the Paranormal Activity ripoff.
Mhm.
You know how the famous thing of the girl will stand there for 2 hours and they'll speed up the footage. It'll be all
Yes.
weird. Where in this one they didn't have the time to do this, so they're just standing still and they wiggle like this, and we'll pretend that we're fast forwarding it.
Oh, my God.
And there's always, like we said, cameras rolling all the time. And then there'll just be a shot of a hallway, and then the kid will just appear and have blue eyes for some reason.
Yes.
Yes.
And then it's like, how did he get there? Show me that.
So is Ricky possessed by the aliens?
I think the aliens can possess people.
I thought they moved through technology.
They do move through technology.
Yeah.
But I think they also possess people because Fanny gets possessed by the aliens too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because she tries to sleep with the husband.
Well,
Well,
and
we
did
don't
the
wanna-
husband get possessed by the aliens when they fucking rewind him?
What happened? Maybe that could be. He at least got his mind erased or whatever.
Yeah.
But because the first possession is they do the kid a couple times or whatever. But the wife.
Right, yes. The wife
after
gets
the
possessed.
after the schoolgirl one doesn't happen,
Mhm.
and because they invite Fanny over to calm the kid down, like I said.
Yes, because they go to the room, they see the Frank
Yes.
floating in the
Yeah.
sky. They all scream. Then they call her over again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the middle of the night. We don't know what time it is ever in this movie.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then because the girl comes over because she's hot, and he's like, "Well, I'll throw a tantrum and get this girl over again."
Yes.
And so that happens.
The
And then-
Fleming method, yes.
Yeah.
While that's happening, the wife all of a sudden becomes possessed.
Mhm.
She appears in the magic hallway where alien possession happens. The husband's asleep on the couch, and she just starts taking his pants off
Yes.
and goes hard on him.
Yeah.
Right.
And not only sleeps banging him, starts beating the shit out of him.
I would say she's kind of R-wording him. And he's like, no. And she keeps going.
Yes.
And then my favorite part, because this is such a weird scene, I forgot that the kid and the hot friend are in the other room, and they both walk in, and she's like, "Oops!" and they just walk immediately back out.
Yeah.
And no one stops anything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
These aliens are so horny.
They're horny.
I mean, it's like if you were to be like, "Come on, fuck," to your little toys.
Yeah, and you're making the Barbie scissor. That's what's happening.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Any alien possession that happens, the immediate first thing they try and do is well, I guess I'll go fuck this guy real
Yeah.
quick. Because
Except they possess the kid, and they're just like, the kid can't fuck anyone. Can he get the hot chick to come back?
because yeah, immediately after the wife's done, then the dad's like sleeping in the kid's room.
Yes.
And then now the aliens possess the Fanny.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's like, I'm gonna go get me a piece of that guy.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, more alien possessions, please.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it solved their sex problems.
Yeah.
It did. I would have loved if the old lady neighbor became possessed and tried to have sex with him.
The sequel better be about her and that.
It's unfortunately, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
No.
And then so he rebuffs Fanny.
Yes.
And she's livid.
Yeah, she's mad.
And then she goes, you just see her like kind of fiddling with something. And then it's kind of revealed later what she did was go and upload all the footage on the internet.
Okay.
Because that's why that couple comes later
Mm-hmm.
and is like, oh my God, our kid's going through the same thing. Which also doesn't make sense because it's like she's possessed by the alien and then uploads all the footage of them possessing people. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
This movie, you're trying to make sense of this movie.
Yeah, I didn't
Josh.
understand when the couple came in.
So the
I
couple
lost
also,
it.
that's our director, Michael Bean's wife.
Yes.
Oh.
And then I think the sequel is about their kid.
It is, because
Yes.
the sequel is called The Night Visitor to Evelyn's Story, and Evelyn is the name of their daughter.
Oh my god.
So I have to assume it's this exact movie
Right.
with different characters.
Yeah.
And then it ends with them meeting the family.
Right. Is Fanny gonna be in it? Like who?
Maybe.
Oh.
Anyway, and then it's funny because the wife comes in the room while Fanny's doing the uploading, which knocks her out of the possession, and then they're both have amnesia about their possession time.
Yeah.
The wife's like, I can't believe what's with the old Cochrane.
What's wrong with Cochrane?
Cochrane crazy.
and then she's like, oh well, like you said, basically tried to force yourself on him. Not realizing she tried to do the same.
So Cochrane's just kind of living the dream.
That's what I'm saying.
Cochrane's like, all right, these aliens aren't too bad.
I'm saying, Cochrane, get on that laptop and cut a deal with these aliens. Can you possess two at once, please? Like, crazy.
But also, Cochrane's probably in the other room. He's just terrified, too, being like, hey, both you tried to really hurt me and fuck me, and I did not want it either time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he, like, goes for a walk. He just leaves. And then it seems like it's, like, trying to be all, like, like, again, Paranormal Activity, how they, like, build the tension. But then these girls are just, like, wandering around the house doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's strange.
It's there's just nothing here.
No.
I do like the line though that Fanny is just like, yeah, I walked by Cochrane and he flinched. I'm just like, oh, he's so scared of these women now. Oh my god.
Yep. And I don't know.
And
like,
then the couple arrives.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
scream about, oh, this is happening to our kid too. And then the aliens, I guess, kind of attack. I
Yeah.
don't know what happens here.
I don't know.
this end.
They get the therapist psychic calls again and it's like, you gotta get Ricky out of the house. So they
Yes.
go to his room. They're like banging, trying to get, and then Ricky's like, you're not my mom. I don't want to
Yes.
see you. And then they go in there and he's gone.
Right, yes.
Ricky, and and then the laptop like sucked him, right?
Yeah, he's in the
He's
laptop.
in the laptop. He's banging.
He's like, help me.
He's banging from the inside.
And I can't tell you how badly I wanted someone to be like, I got this. Off. On.
Bump.
And that just
Let's just put you in sleep mode, little buddy.
Yeah. And he's in the laptop.
And then do they also get sucked into the laptop?
I think that the couple and them do get sucked into
Yeah.
the laptops.
Well, so then also what happens is it zooms out again, and the alien, the man, he edits the footage again.
Yes.
So like we don't see anything happen, and then it's like 360s or 180s or whatever, and you see it's Michael Bean, and his.
Oh, was Michael Bean the man at the desk?
Yeah. And then,
Oh, I had no clue who you were talking about. I was like, oh yeah, that guy at the desk.
so then his eyes glow.
Yes.
Yes.
So he's like, because it also has like Agent Walker.
Well,
or
yeah, I was like,
whatever.
is this like a CIA thing?
Right, but then he's an alien, and he deleted the footage.
Or he was possessed by the
Or
aliens.
it's
whatever.
the CIA covering up an alien invasion
Right,
because
who
they
knows?
hate that stuff, right?
And I have It's Over. Terrible.
Yeah.
I did like that the credits were also 10 minutes long for an hour-long movie.
With the worst
Because I was like,
pixelated.
no, is there more? And then,
The music on it was so bad. It was like old cell phone ringtones.
yeah,
You guys watched the credits?
Yeah.
some of it.
I'd never watched the credits. I literally like look forward and be like, okay, there's 7 minutes of credits, and then mentally in my head, I'm just like, okay, I only have actually 52 minutes. I don't have not 59.
Well, I just couldn't believe there was 10 minutes because it's like who was on the crew? Like,
Yeah.
what was the team?
Yeah. I have to be sure if there are after credit scenes in movies nowadays.
Was there one?
There
for this
wasn't.
one? There
That-
could have been setting up the sequel. Even
Also,
more.
Tubi's impossible. Like they always try and make you like watch another terrible movie, and
Yeah.
I'm like, get out of here! I want to see these terrible credits.
I gotta say, the best thing about Tubi is it already has a terrible algorithm, so all the crap that we watch doesn't affect what it recommends
That's
to
great.
us.
Very true. Yep.
That was a terrible movie.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
Is this the worst movie you've ever seen, Emily?
It reminded me a lot of like when I went to acting school and like early like year one acting like scenes that would be put on, like just the lowest level of skills.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just very jarring.
Well, thank you so much for.
Yeah, so maybe one of the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing it.
Surprisingly, not the
appreciate it.
worst movie we've seen.
No, not even close.
Not even close. I would give this at the end of every episode. We give it a letterbox rating on our letterboxed
Okay.
out of 5 stars. What would you give this, Emily?
Like,
You could do half star.
yeah, I'd say like 1.
1.
One.
Yeah, Josh.
I mean, look, this is in the context of movies that we've seen. I would give it a 2.
Yeah, I was gonna go 2 too.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's a bad movie, but I
Yeah.
did actively hate people in it,
And
which is surprisingly happens a lot for
Yeah.
the movies we
I
watch.
didn't really like the kid, but he wasn't in it that much.
I just
And-
want to know about the old lady.
Yes.
And also, I mean, I don't really care how bad a movie is. You give me 72 minutes, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a full star for being under an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was really thankful at how short it was.
I did.
Most of the ratings for us are just like, well, there was no racism. There was no.
Do you think it wouldn't pass the Bechtel test?
No.
Hey?
No, because the whole time, because I was thinking about this when the scene where the man's like, I gotta leave and go for a walk. The
And
whole
you're like,
time,
"Great."
the women are pacing around being like, where'd that man go? It's like, oh, that's not good. Because there was like a lot of flashes in this movie, you know, like they tried to do like a, when movies will be like, oh, if you pause it, you'll see something. And I just didn't care enough to ever go. So I looked up online, I was like, did anyone have these flashes? And no one cares and no one knows. And I'm not going to figure it out.
No one's ever seen this movie, Josh.
Yeah, right. But I stumbled upon one review of it, which the site was called The Terminator Fan.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. And then, so I looked at it and it was just like, this movie's great. I absolutely loved it. Best part, Michael Biehn. I was like, he's in 5 seconds of the movie.
He's in 5 seconds and he doesn't say anything.
He has no speaking lines. So I was just like, did you watch this movie? I don't know.
It's just Michael Biehn himself being like,
He still got it.
cast Michael Biehn.
I just happen to have his information over here.
He doesn't have an agent anymore.
No representation. Here's Michael Bean's personal phone number.
No, this is I'd say
Not good.
a 4-star, not 4, a 2-star movie on our
Yeah.
Letterboxd.
Yeah.
Fanny did it for me. I like Fanny.
Yeah, Fanny was fine. Fanny's good. I like Fanny.
It might have been like retroactively liking her in Psychophonia if I didn't really think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
don't think Fanny was that good.
That's fine. That's fine. But you know,
In Josh's mind, it's like she was hot,
Yeah.
so that's good. She made it worth watching.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the podcast, you can Follow us, give us a rating, anything that you can do to support us, share us with your friends and family. We'd appreciate it. You can also email us at absoluteobscurepodcast@gmail.com with any comments, any questions you have for us. We'll read them on the podcast.
You can follow us individually too at The True Rory and Real Funny Josh.
And where can they follow you,
At
Emily?
Emily Rose Woods with a Z.
And you just released an album, a special.
I have a comedy special on YouTube that you can check out called Deep in the Woods.
It is very
Very funny.
funny.
far hornier than this movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Emily's actually had sex. So that helps.
Yeah, no aliens involved either.
No.
Yeah.
Quick thank you to our producer, Aaron Campbell, handsomest man in comedy.
Yeah.
And thank you to Matt Prince for our theme music.
That's right.
Ooh.
And Emily, now it is at the end of the episode that we decide the movie that we do next. And as the guest, you get to pick the movie.
Okay.
And the way it works is I'm going to give you 3 titles.
Okay.
And based on titles alone,
Got it.
you pick the movie.
Okay, give them to me.
So you could, if there's one here that you're just like, that sounds like pure shit, you
Yeah.
could get revenge on us.
Okay.
Okay, your titles are The Favorite.
Not the favorite, I assume.
I can't say. I can't say.
Absolutely obscure. That's it.
Then we have A Perfect Plan and Active Adults.
Oh, active adults. That's gotta be horny.
Of course, it's just
That's my choice.
that's the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. All right, Active Adults has a 5.6 on IMDb
That's great.
with 124 votes.
That's so much better than this
So
movie.
much better. It has 110 people have seen this on Letterboxd.
Okay.
And it's Malcolm and Lily try to start their lives as they watch Malcolm's grandparents fall apart.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
That doesn't sound horny at all, Emily.
Oh no.
Maybe they're falling apart because of all the banging they're both having.
Yeah,
on the
maybe they're
side.
watching Malcolm's grandparents bang.
Maybe they're falling apart literally, like their leg fell off.
Yeah, they're just trying to be active adults.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch Active Adults?
No, absolutely not.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for doing the podcast,
Thank
Emily.
you.
I hope you had a fun time. We really appreciate it.
I
This
love
was
it.
Great.
Can't wait to come back for the sequel.
You got it in the contract now. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.